Hi everyone, it's Maura Tara. I'm really excited to be learning with you, even though I couldn't be in school today. We already learned Shmot Perek Gimel Pasuk Tet Zayin, but I want to read it again, and I want us to figure out a question, which Rashi is going to ask, and see how Rashi answers the question. It's a question that at least one person asked me in each class, and therefore I know it's something on your minds. I apologize for the lack of spacing at some points. The text that I copied it from, that's how it was. Let's look at the pasuk together. You can just look at the board. Lech ve'asafta et ziknei Yisrael ve'amarta aleihem Hashem Elokei avotechem nir'a elai Elokei Avraham Yitzchak ve'Yakov lemor pakod pakadati etchem ve'et ha'asoi lachem b'Mitzrayim. Hashem here is still speaking to Moshe as he was before, and he says, Lech ve'asafta, go and gather at Ziknei Yisrael, ve'amarta aleihem, and you should say to them, Hashem, the God of your fathers, nir'a elai, he appeared to me, he came to me. Elokei Avraham, Yitzchak ve'Yakov, the God of Avraham, of Yitzchak, of Yaakov, lemor, and what did he say? He said, Pakod pakadati etchem, ve'et ha'asoi lachem b'Mitzrayim. We discussed this yesterday, and we said, Pakod pakadati is the password that was passed on from generation to generation, that the Redeemer of Israel, the leader of Bnei Israel, they are going to say these words. Pakod pakadati etchem. Hashem is saying, I've taken note of you. And I notice what's being done to you in Mitzrayim. Now, there are many questions we can ask on this pasuk, like any pasuk, but I'd like us to focus on the words that I put in the box here. Lech ve'asafta et ziknei Yisrael. I would like you to see if you have a question on this. Please pause the video and let's take questions on this phrase. The question I'm trying to get at with you right now, which hopefully someone in the class said, is Mi hayu hazakenim. We're talking about Moshe's going to gather the Zakenim. Who are the Zakenim? Who are these people? Are they referring to a specific group? Who are these people talking about? Let's learn inside what Rashi says, because this is the exact question that Rashi asks. Mi hayu hazakenim. You guys got lucky on this one because I didn't copy the Rashi print. You could follow on the board with me. Et Ziknei Yisrael, we're still on Pasuk Tet Zayin. Et Ziknei Yisrael, Miyuchadim liyeshiva. Ve'im tomar zakenim stam, heich efshar lo le'asof zakenim shel shishim rivo. If you turn to page 21 in your booklet, you will see the Milim section on the Rashi page, which will give you the words, and therefore I'm not going to write them above the words here. But what I will do is I will put a box around any of the words that are on the word list down there. So let's read again. Miyuchadim liyeshiva. The ones that are devoted to being in a yeshiva, the ones that are devoted to Torah study. The wise ones, the ones that are learned. V'im tomar, and if you say zakenim stam, if you don't want to use this idea of Rashi, and you say, no, it's just the regular zakenim stam, the regular zakenim, we know the word zaken means old, you want to say the regular old people, heich efshar lo le'asof zakenim shel shishim rivo. Heich, on your word list. How? Efshar lo. How would it be possible, le'asof zakenim, to gather the old people, shel shishim rivo, of such a big amount of people? How many people is shishim rivo? Well, the word rivo is on your word list, which means 10,000. Shishim, as we know, means 60. So if we multiply these two numbers, we get 600,000. So Rashi is telling us it's the people that are devoted to learning, the wise people. Ve'im tamar zakinim stam, because if you were to say, no, we're talking about the regular regular old people, heich efshar lo la'asof zakinim shel shishim revo. How could Moshe possibly gather the old people of 600,000 people? Just practically, are those the best people to take on your mission to Paro? So we see, based on Rashi, we are certainly not talking about the old people, but we're talking about the wise people, the learned people. That is who Hashem wants Moshe to take when he speaks to Paro. You have on the next page the Rashi broken up line by line. I want to see if you guys can do it on your own. I think I explained it pretty clearly. If you want, you can ask your nice substitute teacher to rewind the video so where I was saying it, so everyone can have a little review if you feel like you need it. I want you to answer the question on page 21 on the bottom after you fill in the top of the page, answering the questions line by line. Filling in the English line by line. I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow.